Alright, we're back. Hopefully my coughing fit is done. I made myself some tea, so that might help a little bit. Alright. Well, let's go do a little side questing. Oh, no. Not that way. Oh, hang on. I did want to do one thing while I was here. Now that we have a lot of money, there was someone here who had... who had a bunch of, who had pets for sale.
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Purchase and consume with Auntie's Choice.
You there? Yes, you! You feeling famished, peckish, hot, cold?
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen.
I have... Don't worry.
Of the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much
We
as
market the
all
most miscellaneous feast you're at.
Yeah, here we go. Gold canid. Wrapped it on juvenile. Advanced decryption key. And then we'll just get all the mods.
The big rift cut off toss volumes from home, but
That's what I wanted. The pets, specifically. Because I want to have as many pets as we can have for our ship. Edgar, hey. Alright, we're back. Okay, now let's change destinations. So, I want to go back to Dorado and Eden. Let's start by going back to Dorado. I think we're fine with these two. I don't have any particular people who need to come with me on this one. But I just wanted to find any rift anomalies here. Yeah, there's one right down here. There's one there. I think it's just those two, though. Okay, so it's like it's behind us. So it's on the back side of this station. Unless it's actually up there, it is. Oh no, hang on, that's that. Okay. As long as it's not like in a super inaccessible location.
Hostile spot. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Spiders. Huh, this is clearly meant to be climbable. Oh, there's the rift anomaly. So it looks like it actually is in the station. Nope. I was like, can I make that across? No. Okay. See if we can find this rift. Yeah, it's over here.
Got my lamps on an upfront.
Rafts back in business. You ain't worth.
Someone over here? No?
Have a blast! Troublemaker approach. Got quick. Take the adrenaline.
Or these guys weren't here before.
Give the order and I'll take care of him.
Maybe I just never came over here
Thank
before.
you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
No, because I definitely came in here. Yeah, so maybe those guys showed up later.
Your patience is commendable, Master. Please continue waiting until the next round arrives.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna make a bridge over there? So this is an area we couldn't access before. Yeah, this is this platform that we kept seeing on the map. Feedback cannon. Uh-huh. I mean, if it's just used for the feedback cannon, that's, like, fine. I was sort of hoping for a little more. Like, a weapon's good. Although we can get anywhere from here. Maybe on top of this. Yeah, seems like that's basically it. Okay. Let's go over here. Head to the scrapper's den. While we wait for fast travel, I'm going to pour my tea. All right, tea acquired. Map. Yeah, this way. Yep, right over there. This guy right here. Ah. Okay. Okay, somehow, maybe from right here, yeah, while we're inside it, we can activate it. Bring this back. 3 advanced decryption keys. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, back to the ship, I think. Back to the ship. 3 advanced decryption keys is good. Scrutinizer's eyepiece. Native species. This is a armor piece. Okay, sound radius for weapons is decreased, etc., etc. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna head back to Eden. There are several rifts here, and a side quest for Tristan. So we'll take Tristan and Inez on this one. So, for Tristan's quest, casting off the veil. Okay. Interesting. We have a rift there, there, and there. So let's do the rifts first. And then we'll go deal with the side quest. Yeah, they were right here. So let's see what we got here. You allow us to get over here. Oh, fuck. I'm guessing the other one will somehow make this possible. But we gotta wait for this to reset because I fucked it up. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Let me see if I just do this one. That goes here, here. Maybe we need to quickly... Yeah. Okay, I see. So we need to activate this one, and then go activate that, quickly get up to there, and then the pipes will go away so we can go up to there. Because that one lasts a lot longer than this one. We just have to get to here. Once we get to here, that one will disappear. Yep, which will allow us to get to here. Rift residue. Shrink ray. Got it. Okay. Let's go here. Pretty sure the rift anomaly is like right back
This is
here.
Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person,
There it is.
no promises.
So this is the one where a guy got eaten up by the rift.
Not again! Gary?
Gary.
What in the void happened to you?
What the fuck was that we just got? Gary. Oh my god, that is some fucked up armor. Light armor. Gary will periodically lash out with spiny tendrils to thrash and tear enemies apart. Damage dealt increases with your medical and science skill. Also known as grafted reactive organic sentient shell. Oh my god, that's fucked up.
What am I gonna tell the commander?
Tell him some random ass people found Gary and took his body for clothing. Okay, let's see. We want to go to this one up here. Oh yeah, it's over here. Got it. It's over by this tower. I remember this one. As much as I like the idea of wearing someone else's, like, flesh as my armor, I don't think I will. I do like my self-healing armor. What did it do? Ah, it made this. The Goomerang. New weapon, the Goomerang. Biomass container fires a barrage of wacky goo blobs that bounce. Aiming with the Goomerang allows it to lock on and home towards enemies. Sick of guns that expect to, quote, skill and accuracy? With the Goomerang, miss all you like and still hit your target. Oh god, wild. Alright. Arbiter training facility.
It's silent as a tomb. I hope we aren't too late.
See, I think we came here. Or maybe we couldn't quite.
If Virgil's not about, he's likely to be in the training grounds depths. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the door next to those stairs.
Pitchball card. Gadget energy increase. Lovely. Overload turrets.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than
Yeah,
their
this gate
instructors
might have been
were called to
closed
the war
before.
front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Oh, little toy stuff sprout.
Tristan, pleased to see a friendly face. Do come up.
We will certainly come up. Not before I loot this place, though.
Virgil! Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
Sounds like you know something we don't.
Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Uh-oh.
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head-on to prevent our being overwhelmed. Go now!
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die. Perfect society demands.
Raring to go.
You know battlefield decorum.
Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants. Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until you're safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
All right.
On the way. Let's get you here.
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Council is one thing, but that was a small army!
He's defecting.
What have you
Or not
done?
defecting, but he's leaving.
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. You sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
It looks like I own Niles 10 bits. The Tristan responds.
I don't believe this. The Consul must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments?
Caught her pledging her support to the Consul, so you executed her?
I did what I thought was just.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
Got one chance to explain what happened and why you did what you did.
With the demands this war has made on us all, I'd not seen our mentor for some time. My visit was meant to be a surprise. Unfortunately, it was. I overheard her decision to align herself with the Consul before she realized I was there. This admission, I had no choice but to act.
But there was a choice. Why didn't you come to me? Together we could have come up with something. Some other course of action.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith.
Trying to keep Tristan on the trail. Did you know about the Oculus collating post?
No. Sentinel Peralt's remarks were the first I'd heard of any secret room. I feared what you might learn there, so I scrambled to find an agent who might locate the room before you. I only had one contact who I knew may be able to do the job. Obviously, he did not succeed. I was pleased to learn that my decision did not result in his death, at the very least.
What about the Junior Arbiter who tried to judge Tristan at Central Control?
That is news to me. A Junior Arbiter judging Tristan. I can't imagine you let that stand.
Killing one of Arcadia's future arbiters over a singular breach of rank would have been most tragic. But this is not the matter we're here to discuss.
Seems like it would be tough to stay loyal after having to kill your mentor.
How dare you? I would have rather done anything else. But the explicit reason that I had to act was out of my loyalty. The Supreme Arbiter did more than mentor us. She all but raised us as her own. There is not a step we took that she did not watch. A fact we know that she did not teach. And I killed her. As a traitor.
You don't sound resolute, you sound guilty.
Damn you. Damn you 1,000 times. How can I not bear remorse for the slaying of one I considered my own kin? No matter what I do, I find myself reliving that moment whenever I close my eyes. Her sin was unforgivable to the Protectorate, but
Let him finish.
The Supreme Arbiter taught me that the Protectorate is the only family any of us would ever need. Yet, I have found little comfort within it since her passing.
I cannot believe what I am hearing. You know that I have to judge you. There's no other choice available to me.
You need to think rationally about your next course of action.
You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. This is not the first time we've encountered the paradoxical nature of Protectorate law. Each time we did, you convinced me to stay my hand. And
That's
I
right,
do
'cause
not
I'm
regret
awesome.
Those I spared. Our prior conclusions inform my present feelings. I theoretically understand what Virgil did, for there was no proper decision he could make. But I cannot view this objectively. Virgil killed our mentor. It's madness. I cannot simply let that stand. Can I?
Your only alternative is to execute him, and doing so wouldn't bring your mentor
You
back.
mistake my aim for one of vengeance. I still care deeply for Virgil. I do not blame him. But I must do what is just.
Let me ask you this, what would you have done in Virgil's shoes?
I don't know. He was right when he said the Consul would simply manipulate High Command. But the law is clear on this. It is explicitly illegal for an inferior to execute their superior. The issue must be accelerated to a higher authority. But is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol?
Is there anything else he could have done? Any alternatives?
No. And even if there was, maybe this was right. We must think for ourselves if Arcadia is to survive. I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother.
I wasn't facing a fight with another arbiter.
Oh, it would doubtless have been bloody. I cannot be certain who would have prevailed. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
Good on you, Rao. Ain't healthy to let the hammer solve all your problems.
Would that I could forgive myself. I shall have to live with what I have done in the name of the Protectorate.
Easily could have been you,
Virgil,
Tristan.
you should take comfort in doing what was right. The Supreme Arbiter was a traitor. I believe her execution was just. And you should as well.
Just in the eyes of the Protectorate. But we've forever lost our mentor, our friend. And, I might add, if the Protectorate had its way, you or I would presently lie dead as well. How can I see the morality in a system that demands brothers, guardians, friends kill one another in its name?
Tougher to leave it. Ooh. How can you, Tristan?
Stop! This is already near too much to accept. I refuse to be browbeaten on top of everything else. Allow me to reach my own conclusions.
1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan. I know not what the future holds for us, but for the time being I must make myself scarce. Though, before I go, a parting gift.
Tristan's advanced mod kit.
May Tristan make use of it better than I.
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. And be careful. If you survive today only to be brought low by an agent of the Consul at a later point, I shall be most annoyed. Commander, this has all been draining. I need time to process what we've learned today. What I've done. Later, I hope we might discuss it.
Fair. Right. First, we got bodies to loot. Okay. Yeah, that was closed before. Alright. Back to the ship. Tristan.
Commander, I've had some time to process what transpired with Virgil. Despite the manner of what Virgil has done, I cannot help but be glad I did not need to slay him. I can only hope he does not run afoul of further Sentinels. I still have much doubt about my path, but I don't believe Protectorate law is as ironclad as I once thought.
Why not?
Having good intentions does not spare you. Doing what you think is right does not spare you. This cannot be justice. Yet what can I do? More than 100 years of Protectorate society cannot be changed by a lone body. Can it?
All you can try to do is uphold justice, actual justice.
But how? I see. I must follow my own path, my own sense of right and wrong. I can only hope it has been cultivated properly. I shall remain with the Protectorate, interpreting its laws through a moral instead of a punitive lens. Innocent until proven guilty is a novel concept, but it is worth a try.
I'm impressed.
Words are not worth the air propelling them. Let me make good on them first. Then you may be impressed. When we began traveling together, I was not sure what to make of you. But your input throughout our time together has been invaluable. I deeply appreciate your hand in this investigation, Commander, and in entertaining my incertitude. Let us move forth to free Arcadia from injustice.
Boom. All right. Now, what did it said? Tristan gained additional perk. Fair Guardian. Tristan automatically taunts in an area around him when your health drops to 25% or lower for the first time each combat. Got it. Skills. All right, what do we want here? You want to go science up? Science up. So have his mod kit to do. Where's... Party upgrades. Tristan. Okay, let's see. Tristan's gauntlet gains a flamethrower attachment, causing continuous plasma damage around him. It also has significantly increased damage. Sure, we'll do that. And then grants a bonus to damage based on Tristan's armor value, or grants immunity to all AoE effects. Do powered armor.
Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
She hated corporate types with shared love of cereal transcends all
Now that
differences.
sounds like something you read off a box top. I like to think Helen would understand our need for allies, but maybe she'd resent being replaced? Hard to say which. Her voice sure has gotten quieter over the years. Always up for a little backfence talk, though I'm guessing you don't mean Val.
Depending on our resident arbiter
Well,
these days.
he hasn't brought the hammer down upon us yet, so I suppose that's something. If you had told me an arbiter will one day choose spirit of the law over the letter, I'd have never believed you. Tristan sure is one of a kind, ain't he? Sure thing. I trust you've got... Oh yeah? What's needling you?
And a lot of liquor in the safe in the captain's
Shit.
quarters.
Knew I was forgetting something.
Finish the goods with your commander.
They're all yours if you want them. I had some trouble adjusting in the years after Horizon Point. I was in pain more times than I wasn't. Had trouble sleeping. The drinks helped. Until they didn't.
I've had those nights too.
For those first few years, every time I laid down and closed my eyes, I went back there, to Horizon Point. I'd swear I could feel the explosion again, the heat coming at me. I'd wake suddenly in the middle of the night, startling at nothing, sweating like I'd run a race. Sometimes Zeb set up with me. He told me I'd get better with time, and I did. The sedatives he was occasionally able to get his hands on didn't hurt neither. Anyway, that was the past. I'm good now. I found other ways to cope. Healthier ones.
Like cooking bratwurst.
I'm not sure anyone would consider that healthy. When I'm not out there heroically saving the colony, I like to tinker around the ship or work on Val. I exercise. Been considering taking up cross stitch. What do you think?
Your stress relief is our gain. Who else is going to hold the ship
Just
together?
remember you said that the next time I'm puttering around at odd hours making a racket. And thanks. Was there anything else you needed, Commander?
I'd love to hear more about
My
your
phone
family.
shuffled off the motor coil when I was little. Assembly line accident. Got passed between some distant
And more
relations
teeth.
for a few years. They tried their best. Weren't cruel or nothing, but life on Triangulum was tough. And they had their own families to worry about, you know? I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, you know how that turned out.
You ever miss them?
Yeah. Thoughts crossed my mind over the years, especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though.
You won't be stuck in Arcadia forever. Maybe you can go back to
That's
visit them
either
one day.
hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell which. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. They probably figure I'm dead. But void it all. Now you got me thinking about it. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum, make the introductions myself. Deal?
Deal.
Oh yeah. They're gonna get a real charge out of you.
Because I'm awesome.
This unit is now at maximum efficiency. The overall likelihood of the team's total annihilation have been greatly reduced.
Good, Val. How do you feel?
Current status: optimal. The Earth Directorate thanks you for your service in upgrading your Valerie unit. Reimbursement for parts and labor is not available at this time.
Your contributions to the team are payment enough.
Never clean your own suppurating wound again. Choose Valerie.
All right. The only one who hasn't seemingly given me another quest to do is Marisol. So I kind of want to chat with her.
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only surprise about the Protectorate's consul usurping the Sovereign's authority is it did not happen sooner. Do you now? Let's hear it.
You receive orders. Math assassin. Why'd you kill people with long-form division?
Another crack like that, and you might just find out. Our department employed a variety of methods
Work
to
summons you
obviate
imminently.
hindrances
All right.
and threats to
Can't
the Order's
can't
efforts.
avoid the work
We were
summons.
considered wardens
Have
of
a
the
good
grand
time with
plan,
whatever you're doing.
helping correct it when needed.
Are we all effectively wardens of the grand
All
plan?
of us are part of the plan. We follow the path intended for us by the architect. We should, at least. Now and then, some push back against their path, but it never ends well.
I need to figure out an additional quest for her.
Corrections can take time, even delay in the solving of the equation. That's where we came in, to get things back on track in the timeliest of manners.
What sort of methods did your department
Some
employ?
were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and again, more direct means were required.
So you killed people.
Sometimes with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between covert and overt means? When all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine?
Kill away for all I
That
care.
so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal. May all our travails add to the equation.
I mean, I'm not homicidal. I'm not going to argue that we've killed a lot of people doing what we're doing. All right. Everything now is going to Cloister. So let's go to Cloister. Edgar's tearing out the window. And who do we have? Got it. We have 2 people that have quests here, so we'll take both of them.
Moment of your time, Commander.
No, Marisol has something
Remember
here too.
that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
What do you need?
For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision.
Take you feel bad about
I try
that.
not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
Okay, we can go down.
Appreciate it, Commander.
Alright, so we have 3 quests here. Cloister Landing. So let's start with Inez and Marisol. And we'll do Azaz later. Oh good, a snow level. Let's take a look at the map here. So we're here. Ah. So Ruth is right here. So Azza's friend is actually very close. And actually, Inez is the farthest away. So maybe let's swap really fast. And we'll take Azza. See if we can do one or two of these quests. Alright, Cloister Landing. This place looks lovely. I am so excited. Oh, interesting. Frost grenade. That's new. Love these plasma grenades. I feel like on this world, I'm gonna want plasma grenades more than frost grenades, right? Although maybe this will be a hot and cold situation. They love to do that kind of thing, right? Put the frozen world and then have...
This weather is quite conducive for cooling the archive. Unconducive for me feeling my fingers.
And then put the lava section right below it. What is this? Antimatter plasma sniper. Like the sound of that. No terminals up here of anything? Just stuff? Okay. That is fine. Okay. Now, let's see what's in this cave. Famous last words, right? Sprat.
What could possibly be keeping the repair personnel so long?
Hi.
Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12?
No, I didn't. What's wrong with the resistor bank?
Our new JTY-1030 resistor banks are built with enough durability to suffer through a tremendous amount of misuse. But the brutish handling by the Protectorate is too much for it. The misuse is causing moisture uptake, which causes the resistors to give off more heat. In the snow, that means more moisture, which means even more heat. I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid me in fixing this?
Okay, where can I find the damaged resistor
It's down
bank?
in the valley just southwest of the archive. The heat has liquefied all the snow off the glass surface. It is an easy location to observe.
Any idea what could be keeping the repair person?
Ursopods, Protectorate forces, rogue scrappers, blizzards, mantisaurs, maybe even Auntie's choice forces. Truly a smorgasbord of unfortunate options.
Why is the excess heat
In
such a
the
problem?
short term, it's wreaking havoc with the weather and causing small, localized blizzards. Long term, the archive would suffer irreparable damage to multiple systems. Undoubtedly, this would reduce its maximum operations per millisecond. Obviously, this is unacceptable.
Obviously.
I loathe that, for now, our actions may aid the Protectorate. But we must protect the archive.
Sure, I can help you out.
This is most appreciated. Unfortunately, the previous repair personnel took the only repair kit I had on hand. I'll mark the coordinates of the resistor bank on your map, but locating the repair personnel will be up to you. If you find him, you find the kit. I hope.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the repair will be most difficult. I'll guide you.
Okay, we have a quest. At some point I should head back to Dorado and see if I can find the remaining coils that are there. Alloyed Grenadier Armor. Tossball card. +1 toxicity crash threshold.
Temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Exemplar Faraday.
We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Thanks for the warning. So then may I ask what you're doing out here?
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Sounds like you're having a tough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Which way to the archive?
See that giant glowing structure in the distance there? That's the archive's main entry point. However, I'd caution you to give it a wide berth. The archive's under Protectorate control, and they mean to keep it. You'll not gain access without serious military support.
You underestimate my ability as a one-person killing
Are
machine.
you in a high-risk life expectancy bracket? Because everything you're saying is precisely what I'd expect to hear from someone determined to lower the average.
I don't have a death wish if that's what
Then
you're implying.
ruminate on my advice. Stay away from the archive.
Laplace's garden. What's that?
Only the finest place on this ice ball. Words aren't sufficient to capture its many quality attributes. Best you observe it yourself. Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
Got it. So this is a path. Let me check out this tunnel. Got it.
I find your proposed time frame leisurely, unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases. Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
I see. Got it. Okay, so this is just blocked. So there's only one path down.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
All right. That's nice. There's only one path down. I'm sure it'll open up once we get down, but sometimes it's nice to have just a way to go. Not have everything be open world choice, you know? Hi, who are you? Ah, Laplace's garden outskirts. That must be the garden right there.
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Hey, I was a professor. I fully have a professor background. This part of the tunnel collapse. I see. I see. Oh. God, we're so fucking rich now. Like, I just have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Well, this is a whole thing. Got it, and this is the other side of the tunnel. Got it. Stealing. So much money. Gears. Wonder if that'll clear up at some point. I mean, this is a cool structure for sure. Let's look around a tiny bit more. Order Coercer. Love that title. How do I get that job title?
Cause trouble and I will receive your personalized chapter order prediction. I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since.
The ones you get in the field are lifesavers.
Order Sniper.
I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now, use caution as you progress. There's been reports.
Got it. So this is a road down. Seemingly the main or only road down.
Yes.
Alright, let's go inside here. Oh, a terminal. Look up local bounties. Wanted the Mangler Mantisaur Queen. And Buckshot Bill. Once decorated soldier of Auntie's choice. Okay. Find and eliminate the Mangler.
Heard that
Eliminate
rip.
Buckshot Bill.